Mohamed Salah has a contract with Liverpool until 2023. The club wants to renew him, but not with the salary that the Egyptian is looking for. That's why, according to The Sun, the club is already thinking about releasing him, as they risk losing him for free in a year's time. The English Daily reports that Liverpool will listen to offers for Salah. If an offer of around €70 million arrives, the club will sell him. That is the starting price they would have put on the Egyptian for the current summer transfer window. The Sun claims that Real Madrid have been tracking Salah for some time. It claims that the club is keeping a close eye on the striker's situation. If indeed, Liverpool is willing to sell him, Madrid will try to land him at the Bernabeu. They could make a big offer, in the words of The Sun. The recent signing of Darwin Núñez was a warning to the Egyptian. With him, Liverpool invited him to leave in a way, as they have secured another powerful attacker with the Uruguayan. Although Liverpool are willing to sell him, under no circumstances would they let him go to any Premier League rival. The club's owners, according to the newspaper, will only let him leave on the condition that his next destination is outside England, as the last thing they want is to reinforce a direct rival in the fight for the domestic championship. As for Madrid, the merengues were interested in boosting their attack with Mbappé. The rejection of the PSG striker, who decided to renew his contract, put an end to their hopes, although now the plan is quite different. The club believes that Benzema can last at the highest level until 2024. By then, the club is thinking of Holland. It remains to be seen whether Salah, as The Sun claims, fits into the club's plan. Although Real manager Florentino Perez insists there is no news of a summer transfer move, Real fans are still hoping for a transfer on the offensive line. Of course, the task of the selling players must be determined beforehand. Assensio and Ceballos are two players who can make money by separation, and Jovic, Mariano and Vallejo are also on the surplus list. Kobo and Rainier will leave again. Marca reports that Andre Lunin has now changed his mind and is focusing on staying at Real, and Mayoral is waiting for a meeting with Ancelotti to determine his future. Madrid managers, of course, are not in a hurry to sell surplus players, and if they are to be transferred, it will be at a reasonable and real price. Assensio is one of the players with an uncertain future. Marca reports that Real have not yet made an offer to extend the player's contract, which expires in another year. Real is waiting for the decision of the player. Real know that they can make money from the sale of Assensio, and if a good offer comes, they will check. If Assensio has no problem sitting on the bench at Real Madrid, Real may offer him an extension. There are many rumors about Assensio, but so far no offer has reached Real Madrid. Dani Ceballos is another player who has a one-year contract and, like Assensio, wants to be on a team that can play and go to the World Cup. With the purchase of Tchouaméni, he has missed the place, and this player is also thinking of parting, although he was trusted by Ancelotti at the end of last season. If this player stays at Real until the end of his contract, it is not a problem and he can have a chance, but both Marco and Danny know that if they stay at Real, they will not have much chance to play. Real also hasn't made any offer to extend Ceballos' contract. Betis have contacted Real about Ceballos. Real have demanded around €10 million, which Betis is not willing to pay. Nothing is known about Ceballos and Assensio at this time. If they want to stay, the door is open for them to stay until the end of their contract. But if the two, along with Jovic, who, according to Marca, Fiorentina is willing to accept his transfer with a buyout clause, leave Real, and Mariano and Mayoral leave, which both have a one-year contract, Madrid's managers will look to buy. Of course, the quota of non-Europeans in Real is full and a European player must be bought. Finally, the plan for Jovic and Latasa is to be with the senior team players next season and gain experience.